brought down at the 42. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down. Now Roethlisberger on first down. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And he's certainly been a huge factor in this when he's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him, double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Got a man. It's Brown. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Now Chris Boswell for the Steelers field goal try. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And the kick here is good. So add 3 to the total. But they're still...
Yeah. Young Gerald. Yeah. Yeah. Die line with the boom pow. Every week now I switch to a new style. 212s in the back just blew out. Everything I do end up in the news now. Yeah. Lead a club with a few now. Just some Hollywood and they do. I'm in the mood now. 2 a.m. What you wanna do now? What you wanna do now? Little baby pass. Don't spill on me, that's Margella. Got this Oakland game to tell her. She look familiar. At Coachella, what's her name? Isabella, forget it, yeah. It's like a week ago, but we both know how weekends go. Tryna function, got some places we could go. Lockjaw got me speaking slow like, yeah, I'm blessed. I don't GA. You tryna, yes on yes. Say less. Say less. You ain't got. Say less. Yeah. Say less. Hey girl, what it do? No fun if the homies now. R.I.P. Nate Dogg, this too true. And you know what I'm down for. Round 2, round 3, and a round 4. Mood switch when she knocked at the front door. Next up was the uproar. Yeah, was like a week ago, but we both know how weekends go. Tryna tuck off, got some places we could go. Swear she got the like wow, she's blessed. I don't GA. You tryna yes on yes. Say less. Say less. You ain't got.
I'm out my mind, I popped. Sheesh, I swear this lockjaw got me stuttering. Girl, you not fall in love again. Sheesh, get it, my favorite rush. You talkative, ain't gotta say too much. Be quiet, who got some grapes? I'm tryna. I'm on board for these. Get it, not complicated. No conversation, get it, not complicated. No conversation, please say less. Please say less. Please say less.
I'm blessed. I don't GA. You tryna yes on yes. Say less. Say less. You ain't got. You ain't got. Say less. Say less.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, 2 quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Roethlisberger's Steelers going up against Flacco's Ravens.
Larry, we are coming to you from the heart of Baltimore, nestled between Russell Street and I-395. We're at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line with the Pittsburgh Steelers. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And got his man complete. Rashad Perriman off to the races. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Rashad Perriman, 76 yards. And the Ravens have taken the early lead. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play. The afternoon. This time, Roethlisberger will throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And it'll bring up third down.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
And incomplete. Almost intercepted. The D lineman almost had it. Couldn't hang on. He was all over that route defensively. Now, they had 2 picks last week as a unit. Couldn't quite grab that one.
Patience, Grasshopper. Patience is early in this game, but you like the fact that they're around the football early. They're going to be upset they didn't haul that one in, but at least they're there at the moment of truth to make a play on it.
By the way, where did the grasshopper thing come from? I know it's been around for a long time. But...
yeah, you know, I'll have to tell you that some other time.
All right, back to football. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he whips that one incomplete there. The former Clemson Tiger, Sharon Peak, was the target. And that'll bring up second down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. Second down following the incompletion. Back to throw here. Flush to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. Ten yards to go on third. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He's going to look deep for Perriman. It's caught inside the 25. And they're able to convert on third with a solid gain of 23. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and that'll make it second down. And the next snap coming inside the red zone here. The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Tevin Coleman, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. So 2nd and 10 here. Down right at the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Here's Roethlisberger, and he finds McDonald. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Roethlisberger with a give to Bell. And he finds some open field here. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. 34 yards there and a first down.
It's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he came out of Michigan State, when I go back and look at my analysis of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential. but I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back, but now I've got a full package, a guy who can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, second-round pick in 2013, some people probably wishing they'd taken him in the first.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Antonio Brown, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Yeah, they imposed their will on that last drive. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Bud Dupree in from his linebacker's spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. And they'll send the slot in motion left. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They'll set up a throw. Now he'll let it go deep right. He's got a man complete. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
They talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
I think Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Stephon Tuitt able to get in and run him down for a loss of 14. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Now he's going to go up top. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They're going to look to throw. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play that time for the Ravens. 43 yards. They'll toss it to Coleman. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Tevin Coleman with his second touchdown of the game, fourth of the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Now they send a man in motion right. They'll try and run it in with Coleman. And he will dive into the end zone, and the two-point conversion is successful. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And now running right through it. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. A reminder, later tonight, the Colts, they'll be in Seattle to take on the Seahawks. And then Monday night, it's the Redskins getting a second straight night game as they'll head down to Arrowhead to take on KC. We're in October already. Can you believe it?
No, I can't. This one's moving fast.
And he's got some space here. Le'Veon Bell, it's a foot race. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Steelers get the quick strike touchdown. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. Boswell on now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And the Ravens taking the field. They're starting to put some space here. You know, the first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. And some room to maneuver. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down. They go play action here on first down. He's going to look deep for Perriman. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for Baltimore. And even 50 yards. A nice job there, Charles. They picked up the blitz, were able to complete the pass.
That had the total feel of a quarterback in control. Red blitz, got him into the right protection scheme, so he doesn't get hit back there. He's got a chance to step up with supreme confidence and deliver it downfield for a nice completion.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs, and let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Now back to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Tevin Coleman on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first 2 two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, What matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for two so often?
Yeah, and we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And there's a nice stop for the defense. They've had a tough time containing this guy all game long, but maybe they can build a little bit off of that play, a little bit of confidence, a little bit of momentum. Yeah, every now and then you can actually tackle that guy.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. He's going deep for Brown. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know the initial focus was on how far that pass was downfield, but how about the coverage on the play? Able to stay with him, get his hands where the receiver's hands were going to try and catch the ball, tips it up in the air, and knocks it away.
And some space here. Now a first down and then some. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Le'Veon Bell with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. And they'll get set here looking for the 2-point conversion. They're going to keep it on the ground. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now here come the Ravens. They'll look to throw here. Now he'll escape to his left. Now he'll let this one go. Deep left sideline. So they took a shot on first down but couldn't connect.
You know, every time we talk with people about the most important quality for a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Arm strength.
Yeah, and that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that play.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now he's going to go deep down the left. And the defense loses him. It's complete. John Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. John Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And he had time there. I mean, you give any quarterback that length of time, he'll make you pay.
It just puts way too much stress on guys trying to cover downfield because, as you said, you have that much time in the pocket. He can scan the field, find the open person. That's exactly what happened there. And what was the end result again?
Touchdown. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. What a spin. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And some room to work. And all the way down to the 29. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now this time he'll look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Vance McDonald, his second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. Boswell on now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. They're starting to pull away with this one. Early on that first quarter, they didn't look so great offensively. What has changed?
Sometimes it's just a matter of doing what you plan to do better. Sometimes you just put that all together and you execute. Other times it's just a simple adjustment in your game plan, finding a spot that maybe was a little weaker than maybe you thought, and going to that. So many different things, so many different ways, but right now, you got to like what they're doing. They have put distance between themselves and their opponent.
Looking to add on here in the second quarter. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll run it now out of the gun. And some room to roam now. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Tevin Coleman on his way to a historic performance. 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On the NFL scoreboard, an update from Foxborough. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This will be taken about the 12. And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads took him right off his feet. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We're back to Baltimore after this. On third down, Roethlisberger. Oh, he almost had the rare interception. The big fella couldn't hang on, though. Incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Not a big deal on that one. Just your everyday 67-yard punt. And the Ravens will get it. 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Very tough spot here for the offense to start. They'll drop to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Javon Hargrave able to get him for a loss of about 3. And the slot man goes in motion left. Looking to throw. Forced out to his left. And that's complete to Brown. And he's brought down after a good gain. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And he rifles one incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. 2nd down and 10. They'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. That's a loss of 8 yards there to bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught. It's Perriman. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. So the D-line's going to spread out. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. He'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That one didn't quite make it to the target, but that's not always a function of the strength of the arm of the quarterback, is it? Sometimes there's just too much pressure there. In any case, the ball doesn't arrive.
Elsewhere on the NFL scoreboard in Dallas, it's the Rams that have grabbed the early lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. He'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to take this one down to the 20-yard line. 23 yards on the play. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
You know what that generally means?
Success.
That, and it means you really didn't miss opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place. Guys are making yards.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining. And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll throw now on the final play. Being chased out left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick, and he will be out of bounds as time has run out on this 1st half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be fielded at the 8. Sheds off the weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Past the 20. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They will run again with Coleman. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And some changes here as the D-line separates some. They'll run it now out of the gun. A nice little juke. It's a pickup of 11 at a Baltimore first down.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Now a play fake here on first down. That's caught out left by Perriman. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Cameron Hayward in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Hey, alert 3, alert 3. Shoot. Check. Fresno. Leopard. Now that's hot.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
The Ravens on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And he goes in motion here in the backfield. Back to throw here. Flush to his right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
I like the play call. Roll him out. Give him a chance to run it or throw it. In this situation, he decided to fling it, but couldn't find his man open.
Here's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try. This will be spotted at the 37, so it's a 47-yard attempt. And Tucker missed it left. Normally reliable, this time no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. You add in a downpour like we're in right now, it makes it that much harder. And sure enough, they can't convert here.
Now a chance to take advantage of that missed field goal. 1st and 10, way up at the 37. And now running right through it. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. This time, Roethlisberger will throw. He's going deep for Brown. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a big play. Roethlisberger to Brown. 59 yards. And now a 1st down following that long gain. They come up in a 2 tight end look here. Stops short, down at the 1. Had the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Second and goal to go now. They'll try and run it in with Bell. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Le'Veon Bell with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Steelers have now made this a 1-score game. Boswell for the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. Room here to run. And they finally get to him, but not before he's past the 45 to the 46-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The defensive line disperses a little bit here, maybe expecting a pass.
Detroit! Here we go!
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a big loss here as he's taken down. T.J. Watt in there to bring him down, and it'll be a play to remember for that young man. The first sack of his NFL career.
Hey, watch this! Blitz, they're coming! Crash down, crash! Leopard! Set! No, Jay, Patriot!
On play action, they'll throw. Dancing to his left. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
The Ravens on 3rd down. They've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and forever. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. And he may want to to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
That hold coming from the middle of the line, the center.
And it's difficult for him because sometimes you've got people right over you, and as soon as you snap it, trying to get your hands up and block them, you can be a little bit late getting it done.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. After the penalty, it's Bell. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Give him 14 on the play, and it'll be a second down.
Not an ideal spot to be on first down, but I love that the play caller did not immediately abandon the running game and say, okay, we've got to throw it in order to pick it up. Stayed with the run, was rewarded with a big-time pickup. Now they're in second and manageable.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. What? Nothing. What? Nothing.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. This one complete, right side to McDonald. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation, let him sneak his way across, coming back underneath, put it in his hands, let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. Now a first down carry by Bell. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Now it's Roethlisberger. And this is incomplete.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
The Steelers on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
So a costly penalty marker, and it's now 3rd and 11. Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. Oh, and can't hang on to it. Almost intercepted. They would have loved the first pick of the game there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, this from 39. And Boswell's kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. All right, so this one's now back within a field goal, and if anybody tells you they see how this one's going to end, I'd have to say they're probably lying, Charles.
And this game's had more twists and turns than a good mystery novel, and I have a feeling we've got a few more twists and turns in store for us before they shake hands here.
The Ravens offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Watch him now, Barney.
They begin the drive with Coleman. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brandon, it's all about pace and tempo now for them. They've got the advantage, so I'm going to put musical terms for you. You don't want to go prestissimo. That's too quick, too lively, right? But you also don't want to slow it down too much. You don't want to go lento. What you really want to be is moderato. Nice and even, nice and steady, get those gains, and close out the game.
I think that chicken parm from last night's gone to your head. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Couldn't just sit on it here, could they? Had to throw the ball on 3rd down. Got the big completion in the pickup. Fresh set of downs now. They've got to feel great.
And defensively a backbreaker. The play clock's running down. Now back to throw. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Time running out here on the play clock. They'll set up a throw. And an alley to run. And he slides to avoid the hit. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Now a loose football. Coleman lost it, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. The fumble, but they're able to maintain possession. Now it's 2nd down. That one looks like he'll throw here. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
11 more on that one and another 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. And now the offense operates in the red zone. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Tevin Coleman taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Now a big play here as the Ravens are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
So it'll be first down here after the run. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers.